term hero is often used and actually abused. But tonight we're privileged to meet a man who has clearly demonstrated to everyone he has all the attributes of a real hero. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my proud privilege and pleasure to introduce our honoured guest, keynote speaker and real hero, Dave Sanderson.
On January 15th of 2009, another tragedy really could have happened up in New York City. Instead, a miracle did occur. There were 155 people on U.S. Airways Flight 1549I. Here's one of those that day were blessed. At the next 45 minutes, I want to share with you that experience. Some of the things I was thinking that day, and 5 things that I think really contributed to that outcome. Whether it was leadership, teamwork, resourcefulness, or how to manage your mind through a crisis, or the power of faith. And one thing I'd like for you to think about as I speak. The time that plane took off from LaGuardia, the time it crashed into the Hudson River, the time I got to the hospital, it was only about 30 minutes. I wasn't supposed to be on this flight. I was scheduled to be on the 5 o'clock flight that night. It was about 60 seconds after we took off when I heard the explosion. And it was a loud explosion. I've never heard anything on a plane like that before. So it got my attention. So I looked up, I looked out the window, and I saw fire coming out underneath the left wing. See, the plane was headed straight for the bridge. The bridge is about 300 feet up, and he only cleared it by about 600 feet. And he told me, he said, if I don't clear that bridge, not only do I take out a plane, I probably take out the bridge. On average, there's about 800 cars at any moment during rush hour on that bridge. So I was fortunate to have a captain who had to employ a skill called gliding. It only saved me and 154 other souls to save a bridge in New York. And as soon as he crossed over the bridge, he said the only 3 words he said the entire time. He said, brace for impact. So immediately I did 2 things. First thing I did is I prayed. I prayed, whoever that captain was, man, just get me down to one piece. I didn't want to be mangled. My first thought, do not be mangled. One piece. Second thing was, I prayed to the last person I talked to, that'd be my client up in Brooklyn. I called my wife to tell her that I loved her. The third thing I did is I prayed to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, to forgive my sins. I didn't want anything between me and him at this point. We're going down. I wanted to go up. It ain't looking good right now, right? Just put my head down. It was about 60 seconds after he crossed over the bridge when he crashed into the river. So when he hit, I went all the way back in my seat, all the way up in my seat, just like that. I mean, that was a hard hit. When I came back up, I opened my eyes and looked out the window, and I saw light coming through the window. So I knew I had a shot. Water was anywhere from ankle to knee deep, just like that, immediate. I thought, go to the aisle, get out. When I got to the aisle, something happened that changed not only that day, but probably the direction of my life. My mom kicked into my head. My mom passed away in 1997. When I was a child, she would tell me something that just happened to come to me in that moment in time. And it was, if you do the right thing, God will take care of it. And to me, the right thing was, you take care of other people and make sure you help other people first. So I waited and helped people get out from the back of the plane. Then I started making my way up the aisle. So this is a great lesson on how teams come together, how leaders step up, how people manage their minds in crisis situations. How do you get a miracle? How do you get an outcome? And use this as an experience. The mentor told me, if you want to be something in life, put yourself around the peer group. Will put you there. They will guide you there. Which is exactly what you're doing right now. That's the power of contribution. It's all about giving back, as you know. It's not about you. It's about how much can you give back.